Good evening. You cannot see us, but we are here. We are welcoming you in with loving arms. We are so excited. And you will see that when you see our faces any moment. And there we are. And here we are, my darling friends, my darling community. Those of you that we welcome, that we love, and that we just cherish through this difficult and effed up time. We are so pumped for tonight. I think we have some extra special stuff on for us tonight. What an eclectic, creative, curious group collective of humans we have here tonight, both watching, both performing, both streaming live with you. We are ready. The question is, are you? Mash, are you ready?
You know it. Minty D, great to be with you here today. I'm MQ. It's a pleasure to be here for Vibe Union. The floor is yours. Open mic live stream. It's a kick-ass time. It's a great time to be alive. Out there is its own theme, but in here, what we got here, this is the shit. This is the place to be on a Saturday night. Thank you for being here, for bringing your warm vibes. Minty, you're bringing that lovely, warm, bubbly energy. We're kicking things off. I'm with her in the chat. Sam Matteo is all about that gang life. You know what we say, VU is what it's all about. Minty, what you been up to this week? How's your life going? What you doing?
Oh my goodness, Mash, there is so much stuff going on. I have been mad with writing beats. I have been prepping for my trip to Uganda. I have been helping to write templates. I've been looking at grant stuff. There's been a whole world of craziness. I've been out in the community as best I can with the trees. Templates. I've been looking at grants. Yeah, loving life.
Hell yeah, loving life, living it to the fullest. Much the same. Same thing, planning for future plans, future travels. So all things go to plan. If ScoMo and team don't decide to be very clingy about me, then I'll be going to Pakistan in a week from today, which is craziness, to go set up kind of a new sort of platform in life for myself and get out there in the world. But in moments like that, it's just, I'm so grateful for the past year and a half plus that's been. And this week has just been a whirlwind of like, future direction setting, because suddenly there's this spring optimism. I don't know if anyone else is feeling it. Drop it in the comments if you are, but this spring, someone said it yesterday to me, Scorpio season. That's like renewal, change, like drastic pivots. And I'm feeling that from so many people in life right now. It's amazing to have that vibe. And I think that relationship with seasons, especially, I think is something that we have lost over time. And it's something that we need to reconnect with. And I think it's something that we can look to the traditional wisdom of the Indigenous elders. So for where I'm sat, I want to, pay respect and acknowledge that I'm on Wurundjeri country, land tended to and engaged in harmony by the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation for eons, generations, long before we got here. Sovereignty was never ceded. I think that much we know for sure, but there's so much learning that we can take and so much of a better future that we can all build together as a collective community, every single human involved. And I think that comes about through learning about things like, Indigenous custodians of this land didn't have 4 seasons that were like strictly calendar based. Like, I think it's bizarre that we go, okay, it's, the first of whatever, therefore it's spring or summer. It's like when the turtle eggs are hatching, that's when the season has shifted, and those are the signs, and that relationship with country and land is something I think we can all look into. So I think as I'm appreciating this shift and change in my life, appreciating my nomadic nature around this world, it's also important to sort of pay that connection to land and to country that our traditional custodians of this land have done for so long. I wanted to pay my respects to Indigenous elders past, present, and emerging as well. And we here at Vibe Union just want to generate space and connection with history. And it's only through collective connection that we know that we can build a better tomorrow and a brighter future. So thanks all for joining us in that. Loving the chat, loving the comments. Who we got in here? I said Amutha before. Sam's in the mix. We got Jake Peltzer, Jay Kepler in the mix as well. Wrath is on the back, running everything behind the curtains, and he's our absolute man. So show us some Wrath love. Drop some wizard emojis in the chat. There we go. Please like, subscribe, and ring the bell. And some gherkins, wizards and gherkins. There we go. That's our theme for today. Got my wizard robe on. Hey, Liz Sangita, great to see you in the chat as well. Thanks for tuning in from the other night from
Hey,
Talking Blue and
Liz.
Vibration Creation.
Welcome.
Amelia's in the chat as well. So much love. Great to see you here, Amelia. Huge, staunch lover of community, of those vibes. And Amelia, I believe you're like now in the finishing stages of composing your album. She's working on an EP. Amelia, yes, there we go. Wizard emoji in the mix as well. So there's so much
she's
creativity.
also just started a degree as well, Mash.
Oh, unreal. A degree. Started studying as well, Amelia. That's massive. Hey, we got some aubergines, some eggplants. Jason, you look very different in that picture. You do, that is a look at Jason's picture.
You?
Look at all the hair he's got. He's very bald now. That's the only thing. I'm now used to his mug on Instagram. Ryu's in the chat. Big love. How are we doing? Someone want to drop a little update? What are you doing? Let's get you all checked into this space, folks. How are you all feeling? What are you working on?
Yes, tell us, express, share. We want to know, we want to hear, we want to see.
1 year already done, 2 years. Amazing. All right. So it's that last year of your studies, Amelia. That's amazing. What are you studying, Amelia?
Oh, drinking. Yes, get your fluid in. Yep.
Get hydrated, folks.
Release
Whether it's
I've got 1 year already done. Where? Hey, amazing.
20 people performing tonight. However many, there's room for one more always, Amelia. If you decide last minute that you're keen, we can send you that link and get amongst it. Hey, Liz has been practicing guitar. That's awesome. Awesome. How many people performing tonight? We've got a range of performers. We've got some new faces. We've got some staunch veterans in the mix as well. Yeah, it's great. Honestly, it's great to see new names pop up or people we've seen perform in other contexts, bringing their music, their vibes, and their arts here. For those of you that don't know, that have just tuned in and clicked onto a link, thank you for coming and being a part of it from that way. Tonight the floor is yours. Minty, do you want to tell us about this event? What are we trying to do here?
So the floor is yours is literally, this is your moment to do whatever you feel, whatever is right for you, whatever that creativity is. We've had artists on here showing us how they create their art. We've had poets. We've had people who've created really crazy, cool, like expressive videos. We've had lots of spoken word, folk music, hip hop, rap. We've had so many different things. If you can think of it, we've had it. So basically, that's what this is. This is a chance for anybody to express their creative expression in whatever form that is, and for it to be received with open arms, with compassion, with love, with fun, and for you to have that floor. The floor is yours.
So, all right, hang on. Just quickly, I want to check in. So Ryu's been doing a lot of writing and practicing his rhyme. That's great. We've got Jason's been working on some Wrath beats. He's got some exciting stuff in the works, by the way. If you're not connected up with username unknown Jason, then God, I get my left and my right mixed up. Then you need to get linked up because this man is currently on a path of massive level ups, and you need to get around him. Amelia is currently trying to get herself out there as well, get that music going. Liz been practicing guitar.
Music.
Yeah. So lots of people working on music, Bachelor of Music as well for Amelia. So Minty, if someone said to you, so the name of the event is The Floor is Yours. If someone said to us, hey, I want to come up and exhibit my crochet, what would we say?
Oh my God, crochet, you bloody legend. We want to see you crocheting like a motherfucking monster.
That's right. The floor is yours, crochet monster. If you wanted to show us the grass trimmings that you went and mowed today, what would we say, Minty?
Motherfucker, we want to see those grass trimmings so damn close that we feel the bloody grass trimmings up our nose.
Get them all up in there. Get them up in our olfactory lobes. Yeah, let's do it. If someone wanted to come on and just mime as a statue for 5 straight minutes, what would we say, Minty? Exactly. That's exactly the energy we're all about here. So we're kicking things. Oof! We're kicking things. Oof! It's great to be here. Minty, do you want to kick us off? What's the name of our first performer? I'm freaking excited to get things rolling. Let's do this.
I am so freaking pumped, Mash. Mash, tonight we have a newbie. Can we give it a hell's yeah for our newbies that are coming on for our live stream tonight? 1, 2, 3, hell's yeah! We've got the wonderful Mick I am so excited. I know nothing about this amazing person, and I am so excited to see what they have to bring, what their creativity is, what their expression is. And I'm sure that you will be really pumped to see what they have to offer as well. Wow.
Let's do a big warm vibe union comment tsunami for Mick Mezza. Let's bring him on. Mick, you ready?
Woo!
I'm here.
Yes. Great to see you, Mick.
How are you?
So good,
Very
mate.
good.
So
How
good.
are you, my darling?
All right, I got a poem. I'm going to share a poem. Are you ready? All right, it's called Shattered Dreams. Part one, poetic license. My love lives in the United States, Nonna told Nonna, nonchalant. He sang a song in a deep soprano tone. Did she love him? Till the day he died, no one knows. Shortly after they married, Grandpa left for the States, left her alone in the village with a baby in her tummy. A house, more of a full-person tent. That's the way it was then. She waited for the ticket to be reunited with her man, a future for his family, which shone in a bright in him. At Ellis Island froze, a darkness increased its weight. A lightning beam through the thunderstorm carried into Havana. The future was cracked, adjusted and replanned. The dream had evaporated to the land of the free, kept alive by moving off to an island territory. If he can't get her to America, then to America's we come. 8 years his courage succumbed too numb to write. He's sitting in the bar on a hot, humid, tempestuous day, checking out the broads, the musicians at play, playing cards, having a chat. Where did you work? Where would you look for a job? And what did you cook? How quickly did you learn Spanish? I never heard you speak. These questions birth in imaginings, wonder and seek. I shall, with my inquisitive mind, give you closure to follow your trail and answer all the above and below. Did you find love? Did you have other children? Did you gamble at the casino? Did you make Fidel as a kid? Did you go swimming at the beach? Did you party on the beat? Did you think of those back home? Or just a zombie stare, city living pace, keep the gremlins asleep at the night bell being shell shot? In haunted dreams of a broken man, did your lifestyle collapse when the government official came calling that your wife had sent word that morning that you should return back to your family again to cut wood and make charcoal and farm the land? Now you're fathered four and they've moved offshore, and all from a man who travelled the world and back again to a woman who said that her heart was for the man in America who dreamed of living a better life. Nonchalant, he sang the song in a deep soprano tone. Did she love him? Till the day he died, no one knows. Part two, fact. The inquiry led to Auntie, who filled the gaps. Granddad, you were born on the farm next to Nonna's in July 1916. You trained to be a hero. Transported to Venice. Fight against an empire, watching man shot, gas, scream, the charge over the trenches. With your mates, eaten by mice, starved, your stomach in knots, watching carrion birds strip the soul heaven bound. Never return to a town with luggage you didn't take. Make your way to Argentina, dodging the Spanish flu. Did you get kicked? Sorry about this. Did you get kicked out or return willingly? There was Nonna on the farm next to yours. You didn't inherit. She was promised to another man in the States. He found her on the farm. She married in 21, rejected, he left. So did you, the US, where you boarded a ship. It spelled after a year and made your way to Cuba, working for a firm who advertised in the village. You living with your Dreamtime explosion on the fought for her child and your family. Pinned to the ground, forcing her to sell. She battled on while you fought your hell. An ad placed in the Cuban newspaper of missing persons made its way to you. You made your way back with the clothes on your back, skin and bones repatriated by a government you'd fought for. In 1930, after a 9-year journey of world travel, you rested your soul and laid down your legacy. A World War I medal, Dad's enlistment into the Garibaldi Regiment. You both married older women, left them, returned. I was the opposite. Mine younger, I bounced to and fro 10 times and left for good. The curse of the generation lifted its chains. Like you, your children departed, never returned for you on Nonna's funeral. This timeline tells me your movements, not your thoughts. Your actions honourable. The end, you found love in your family again. Thank you.
Hey, Mick, that was awesome, brother. Really
Thank you,
gorgeous
bro.
storytelling. What a vessel. And thanks for joining us. Did you want to stick around and chat a little bit about it? I'd love to know more about the history behind that and what, I don't know, some people like to share what they want the audience to take away. How are you feeling now that you've shared that?
I feel really good. It's part of series I've been doing. I'm remembering my childhood and grandpa and grandma and those around me of growing up in another country and then moving here 50 years ago. And it's something semi-autobiographical and something you can play with in words, and you can make them sing or you can make them really serious as someone come across. And that's what I'm doing at the moment, just doing a suite of poems and mainly poetry because I write poetry on that.
Amazing. Oh, Minty, you haven't got your audio coming through.
Can you hear me now?
You said yes, Mick.
Yeah.
This is me, Mick. So you said you're working on a few different things. Where are you hoping to release these, and where can we find these works?
You can find them on Facebook mainly. Sometimes I throw them up, post up on Facebook. I throw a few what I call teasers. Some will call them haikus, but they're not in the count, so I just leave them as teasers. Now and then I'll voice them up on Facebook, and sooner or later I'll be publishing a book.
Oh, fantastic. How long have you been doing this, Mick?
20 years. 20 years. So it's been fun. Pardon?
Since you were 1 year old.
No, I've been doing this since I was 40. I actually started writing at 16 and then just dropped it. Wow. And then it all came back to me at 40. I had no choice. It was a calling. Did I want to be a poet when I was younger? No, I would have laughed at you. Not with a year 11 high school, what you call year 11, and not even completing it.
Wow. And here you are. It's, I think it goes to show, and this is something all throughout what we're doing here at Vibe Union, people at various stages of expression and sharing just what feels right and what feels really important to share. So there was a lot of potency and yeah, exactly. And the quality of that experience of yours shows, like, there were a few lines that just grabbed me. Like I tried to write raps and rhymes and things like 1930, after a 9-year journey, just the way even you delivered, you have this like powerful cadence, and it was amazing to just hear that story and have a wash over. So really, thank you for sharing, Mick. If people wanted to check out more of your work, is there anywhere in particular you want them to go, or? Oh,
just Messer at Facebook. They can be friends with me. I was thinking of setting up a page to follow, but I don't follow anybody. I don't expect anyone to follow me. I'd rather have friends come and read it and go away, comment or don't comment.
Good on you, mate. Well, I don't know if you know about the comments, but there's some messages coming through on the YouTube chat channel as well. If you've seen the Vibe Union YouTube where this is all broadcast, if you want to join in there and engage in the conversation, there's a bunch of people having a good chat and lots of love coming through. Nick saying that's so nice. Ivory's in the chat, giving you a big round of applause as well. It's just really good to see that.
Time. What a trip. Beautiful.
Thank you.
So yeah, lots of love coming through for you, Mick. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully catch you again at another of our events, hopefully in person soon.
Yeah, it'll be wonderful. Thank you. Thank you to all the support, and you guys, good luck with the show and keep it going.
Thank you, Mick. And keep writing, and we look forward to that book, my friend.
I've got no choice but to. I'll leave you with that. Got no choice but to write.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Power to you, brother.
Bless you, Mick. Thank you. What a way to kick things off. Kick things up. To be honest, when you hear like, okay, this poem's called Shattered Dreams, you're like, to start off with that, but the amount of power and conviction and like actually really positive lining that was an amazing way to start. And I think it's perfect that we started off with such a strong storyteller, because our next performer just imbues their poems with so much story and so many characters. And I'm curious to see if we're going to see some return characters in this next performance tonight. So please, folks, without any further ado, welcome to our stage, Sam Matteo.
Oh, hey guys! Don't mind me while I do up my sleeve.
Changed his shirt. I was waiting for the shocking
Yeah, well,
blue.
I looked at the screen and I was like, yeah, that is too blue. I looked at it. I gave myself.
No, there's no such thing. Look at this. Look at this. Is that too blue? Is that too blue,
it.
Guys,
Sam?
I'm trying to look
We
like a
matched the,
professional.
Sammy
I
and
know
Matteo.
I'm webcamming from my, from my bedroom on a
Professional
Saturday night.
schmessional,
There we
Sam.
go.
All right.
How
Well,
are we?
Let you take it
so
away.
good, man.
Beautiful
So
human.
good.
Oh,
Oh,
look at
he's
his
got
little
the book.
Yeah, very nice.
Sam,
This is
can't wait to
this is
hear
a
what you
poem
got
book.
for us. Can we
Yeah.
leave you to it? Have a chat after.
Take it.
Yeah, lead me to it. I'll give it a shot. I'm as Mick was just saying about like the reflection and digging up that them old memories and the young stuff, if there's one, maybe it's a silver lining, maybe it's rather grey, depends. But one of the things I've been able to do anyway with some of this strange lockdown time is try and clean up, and it's not really working. There's still mess absolutely everywhere, but I'm trying to clean up and get through this and get through. There's more papers on the floor back there, but I'm trying to clean up and go through all my stuff. But yeah, there's a lot of there's a lot of evidence, man. There's a lot of like hard physical evidence of times you've like completely forgotten about, or times you were. It's really interesting stuff. And if you could take the time, anywhere between now and last March, or whenever, to cut out from the daily turning of the cogs and look back at how far things have come, or like how maybe some things that were like, this is like a diary I found with my name on it, but like I didn't write in this. This is like my parents and like my kindergarten teachers going back and forth. It looks like I'm trying to read these notes, and it's like, dated when I was 3 years old, 4 years old, every kind of week thing. And like my kinder diary, if I was like really, I just read an entry where, I was like not really hanging out. The teacher reported I wasn't really hanging out with my friends too much. I was getting like really teary, and they were like saying then that like we need to give Sam a bit of room to do his own thing. When I'm like 3 years old, I don't fucking remember kinder whatsoever. But lo and behold, most of my adult life has turned out much that way as well. So if there's one thing I'm grateful for from all this weird shit, is it's made me read a bit more wider history, because it's like, holy fuck, look at the context, it's all weird. And then time to go through a bit of personal history as well. So yeah, strange times, man, but we're strange people. We're strange fucking biomechanical machines that's going on here. So I felt the kind of stuff Mick was presenting, and I felt it all throughout this relatively. It's been a nebulous time. Nebulous is probably the word for me, and I'm probably feeling a bit more nebulous tonight, if you haven't noticed. But these things happen. It's not always a bad thing. So yeah, I'll read a poem a bit more related to that. But I'll make one quick aside. Again, strange week. I think I've finally cracked. I've been pretty good at keeping somewhat semi-productive or somewhat scheduled, but I got started on like Pokemon. I went cold turkey on video games like 10 years ago or something now, and I just went kaput. But finally, I think lockdown day number 200 and whatever the fuck it is. But anyway, I like binged Pokemon on Wednesday night. I was up like 3 a.m. playing, which is unheard of because I'm a morning person as well. So I'm still in a dazzle. And like my online trivia team, I do online trivia on a Friday night, and we came 10th in the country. So like I was up late celebrating that. So I don't even know what life is anymore. So maybe I'm still 3 years old, Sam. I don't know. But anyway, things are strange, man. But who knows? Maybe next week we get a little bit of relief from all that. But finding solace in big history, macro history, personal history, seeing, it's all a bit when you step back from it, or step into it, either way. So anyway, this is a poem called At Capacity Blues. At Capacity Blues. And I hope it touches on, well, it does touch on some of the things. When I was a boy, when I was 2 or 3 or 4, my mother wrote me what the joy it was to know me. When I was a boy, when I was a few years older, my mother wrote what was the joy just to know me. Now a working man, and I do what I can. And when I was a boy, my father taught me to do your homework early to play football and play on a PC. I had Nintendos, I had the Game Boy, I had the 64, I got a PlayStation 2 one year. Do your work, play some games, and eat a little something when you've earned it. We're Italian, and you always celebrate with something a little sweet, and maybe a really big dinner, and maybe when you're a big boy, a coffee or two afterwards. But now the toothaches and the bad habit canine rot, if you go a little bit too hard, a little bit too much reward, maybe not enough work, the sweet head freeze thing, the growing pains that I've maybe grown out of, the toothaches, the canine, the rot, the sweet head freeze thing, the pet dogs buried in the backyard, and the pet dragon, all those bad things we try and say aren't there, the elephant in the room, dragon in the sky. It's walking around with our house on its back. And when did it get started? How far have we come? Would anyone choose the at capacity blues? I do what I can for what and whom I'm bound to by blood and obsession. I do what I can for what and whom I'm bound to by blood and obsession. Keep a head in the clouds, keep a foot on the ground, stretch out on a rack. I think it makes me stronger. Grind me at the millstone. I'll be the last man standing at the coalface. Arms out wide, limp, but out nonetheless. Don't rationalize and don't excuse. Grasp what's past the at capacity blues. And it's too hard to change, and it could be pain if I stay. Will I ever outrun the at capacity blues? And all my mother and father wanted was all their love be known to me. So don't rationalize and don't excuse. Don't settle for the at capacity blues. Don't rationalize, don't excuse, don't settle for the at capacity blues. Don't sweep under carpet. Don't sweep under carpet with that broken old broom. Don't settle for the at capacity blues. And that's it. Thank you.
Awesome job, Sam. Yeah. Give it up in the
Thanks,
chat for
guys.
Sam at Capacity Blues. Give us your blue books. Give us your blue emojis. Give us your blue t-shirts that Sam decided to change
Give us
out
something
of.
sweet. Italians
Ooh.
always like something sweet.
Oh, there's cannolis in the fridge. I went nuts yesterday. I'm trying to
I didn't
I'm
want
trying
to
to pull
assume,
my.
but
I'm
I
at the precipice right now. I'm at the precipice. I didn't even want to do tonight. I'm like, I'll pull myself together, But
That's what you said every week. Oh, I have a surprise person that's just arrived, but I'm not going to tell you who it is. But let's just say she's a little something sweet, but that's for later. Sam, that was wonderful. It's always a pleasure hearing your words and just seeing you now on the live stream from when you were doing the actual lives. It's a joy, and it's so wonderful that you've been converted.
Nah, thanks, guys. I owe you guys a lot, so keep it up. Thank you.
it's a pleasure, man. Great to catch you. Catch you again next time. Thank you for sharing tonight. Great stuff.
Thank you.
Minty, who we got next?
Oh, Mash, we have a certain someone, yes, the I've got, you know what? Come here, gorgeous. It's not this person, but she's got her boobs out. But we've got a special someone coming on next. Would you like to tell everybody who's coming on? A very special human, my absolute cosmic sister. She is a dream. She's dangerous. She is the one and only Emma. Take it away.
Thank you, guys. Whoa.
Ooh.
Now,
Oh shit! That sound. It's fire.
I am slightly. You can hear me, right?
Oh yeah, baby.
Cool.
She's dangerous.
I'm slightly. Let me try and turn these. Okay, guess what? I can't. You're gonna have
That's
to live with
cool.
it.
The floor is yours, Amrita. Take it away.
Cool. Thank you. All right. I almost want to do a little bit of an introduction. I'm gonna make a new audio track so this isn't so ballistic. All right. Okay. Hi guys. I've had an interesting few days, you know. I've been up and down and all around. And I've made it out alive and well and a little bit better off than I was when I went into this mess. And you know, I literally decided maybe like 10 minutes ago that I wanted to jump on this live stream, and here I am now. So I have a track, and I hadn't even decided when I reached out to Rye what track I wanted to do. So I opened up Ableton and I'm going through it, and I was like, oh, this might be the vibe that I need to get out right now. And it's a track that I made kind of inspired by my like Blink 182 days. I used to be really obsessed with Blink 182. Jake will tell you all about it. And I decided I'll make a track that kind of is that type of vibe. So, you know, without further ado, let me just get straight into it. Should I take it or should I go? I don't know. God damn. 'Cause you know, in the end, knowing that I want you, can you tell me what's going down? I've been trying so hard not to freak out. You understand me and I understand you. The words have no meaning. It's all about vibes coming through. Yeah, that's what's coming through. Going under. Yeah, we're sinking down. When it pours rain and thunder, I'll start drinking now. Are you gonna tell me why we've been spending our time high, circling these walls? I cry. Never really known how life is making us fit down, chasing dreams with misty eyes. Oh, I do declare that I'm sick in the mind, state of emergency. Every time I try to reach out to you, you turn your back to me. Hey man, I know it's scary, I'm here with you too. Hey babe, it's not a problem. All you need to get through is follow the sound of me. I'll make it alright. I'll make it breezy for you to leave yourself out. Just find a way out. When it pours rain and thunder, can't stop drinking now. Going under. Yeah, we're sinking down. When it pours rain and thunder, can't stop drinking now. Bing. That's it. Woo.
Bing. Boom.
Tell me, what is the story behind this this song?
Sorry, this is tripping me out.
Yes, I love
Cool.
it. I love it. Yes. Please tell us.
The story behind this particular track. What's up? Sorry, I can't hear you. I gotta turn you up.
Hello, testing 1 2.
Can you hear me?
Hello, darling? Yes. Yes.
Cool. Okay.
Woo.
Sorry, you had a question.
Tell us the story behind this song.
The story behind the song. Honestly, I made it, and I was almost working weirdly backwards, like just thinking of themes and words and like vibes and how it should be sung, and it was so crafted around my love of Blink-182 and those type of bands. So like most of it is just like it makes no sense, or it's just unrelated to life experience that I've personally gone through. But you know, I chucked it in there because it just felt right, and that's what I love about that music. You know, it just feels right when you're listening to it. It's kind of whingy, but you know, you get around it because it's a good time.
And that's the floor is
almost-
yours, right? It's just about expressing.
Exactly.
If it feels right, it feels right, and that's what this is for.
That's it. Thank you guys. Thank you. You're doing an awesome job hosting. Can't wait to see everyone else.
Let's keep it rolling. Well done, Amathar. Make that noise one more time in the chat, folks. Blink 182
Yes.
and Outer Space. All right. We got let's keep things rolling on.
Who do we have
Got a very
next?
special contribution tonight from a staunch VU veteran. Without
Slightly
much
less
more-
hairy tonight, though.
Slightly less hairy tonight. Well, let's see. He's in a pre-recorded, isolated, almost like an NFT kind of form, but decapitalized. Please welcome the unknown entity that is username unknown, Jason.
Breathe it all in, the surroundings, the astounding surround sound and the crowd it brings. The time and space of our deliriums, forgetting fabricated continuums. Duplicitous words with all the same take, generic, insidious like a Disney remake. Reworded, regurgitated rhetoric, pretend points, implicating it, becoming pathetic. I'm just your average remaster bastard. Taught myself the things the classroom never did. A story of revival. This Lazarus though, never written in the Bible. I'm using cheat codes, whatever the premise. I don't play the game, don't even know what the game is. Up, down, left, right, BA. This is how I play. Up, down, left, right, BA. This is how I play. Ring around the rosy, pockets full of posy. A plague mind, but recovering slowly. Cause my mindset is mine to set. And honestly, I'm tired of always needing to reset. Translucency, so people can see. Versatility replacing complacency. I'm just a Tassie boy looking out the window. Philosophizing, where did the time go? 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 I'm using cheat codes, whatever the premise. I don't play the game, don't even know what the game is. Up, down, left, right, BA. This is how I play. Up, down, left, right, BA. This is how I play. Tied and tethered, tarred and feathered. A gas lit to keep calm and centered. I'm tired of hearing all these people's voices. Got enough in my head, guided all my choices. I'm a juggernaut of self-taught thought. I paid the price and sold myself short. I'm tired of traveling with a fake passport. I fought too hard to end up with naught. I'm bruised, I'm battle-hardened. I'm burdened, I'm battling hard like a Spartan. I'm writing eulogies for enemies. Dearly departed. I'm using cheat codes, whatever the premise. I don't play the game, don't even know what the game is. Up, down, left, right, BA. This is how I play. Up, down, left, right, BA. This is how I play. Acting like you're ever after depends on me. I'm not to blame if you can't live happily. So search deep in the chest cavity for any concepts that won't end tragically. You'll find that I don't play nice. I bite the hand that feeds me and I won't think twice. I get exhausted sometimes. I'll say fuck you with a smile and make sure that the rhymes. Yeah, I'll make sure that it rhymes.
Yeah.
Yay!
Oh, dear. Damn, Jason. That song goes off live, and the love in the chat is massive. Lots of love for just Aussie hip hop in general. Can anyone recognize the cheat code? Minty, we actually got the answer to where the cheat code comes from Diosa, but I believe the name is Gio, and you had a chat with Gio recently.
That's
that was quite good.
absolutely right. Yes, Sasha and Gio, they have a wonderful podcast about mental health, combining both the poetic and the artist with the psychotherapist. Yeah, really very, very interesting stuff. So check out the podcast on our Spotify and check out these two amazing humans.
Amazing. A quick little divergence only because we can't contain the awesome reaction we're all having to Jason's username unknown's incredible performance. One more time in the chat. It's brought everyone out of the woodwork. Suddenly we've got massive chatters. We've got Kitten in the mix. We've got Trix William getting all up in it. Gio, as we said as well. Kelsey's showing some love. Nick's loving the evolution. It's just mad vibes. And seeing Jason grow from strength to strength week on week with everything that he's been doing has been amazing.
Absolutely,
so blessed. Well done,
Mash.
username unknown.
Absolutely.
And yeah,
Mash,
big ups
before
to
you move on.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. Just before you say that, we are going to be graced with some live grooviness from Jason in the near future. So watch this space.
Ooh. Very cool. Very excited. Yeah, good stuff, Jason. Thank you for being a part of it for tonight. Let's keep things kicking on. Minty, what do we got next? What's happening now?
Ooh, we've got
What's going on?
a special someone that I believe is a wonderful guitar player. Is that right? I think you know a little bit more
absolutely.
about this wonderful human that played recently at a festival that we were co-working with and collaborating with. So, Mash, would you like to spin a few words?
Absolutely. So a fortnight ago, we ran the open mic express room at Kairos Festival, and the event itself was awesome. A great way to connect to new community. So blessed to everyone that's here from Kairos. Thank you for joining in and being a part of this. But one of our absolute takeaway standout performers from the night was a performer by the name of Sandrina, who the only way I can describe it for you folks is it feels like a sonic bubble bath. We're going to be delighted and treated to another performance tonight. So can we please bring on Sandrina? Can we make some noise? Can I see some bubbles in the chat?
Sonic
Please welcome
bubble
Sandrina.
emojis. Woo!
Hey guys,
Hey, Sandrina. How
ready
you
to get
doing?
soapy.
Welcome.
Let's get soapy. Let's get lathered up.
Yeah, ready to be soapy with you.
Yay.
Yeah,
Sandrina, great to see you. We want to check your sound. Is that right? Should we
Yeah,
do
look,
that?
I'm to be honest, I'm feeling a bit pessimistic about my sound because
Oh, you
I don't have all my gear with me. So I don't know if it's actually going to happen, but let's just run a check anyway.
Yeah.
So can we
The
hear
mic is sounding great so far, so let's go with the guitar now.
any
No guitar coming through,
Yeah,
no.
didn't think so. What about now?
Hey, that yeah.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes,
Yes.
perfect.
Yes. Okay. What about the track?
No.
No
not
track?
Yet. No track just yet.
Hmm.
Soapy. Let's lather some soaps in the emojis so that we can make this soap opera happen.
That'd be awesome.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, I don't think the track's going to happen. Yeah.
Could we potentially get an acoustic rendition, singing and guitar only, or is this something that maybe you'd like to work with Wrath in the back end, do a
And
little bit
come
of sound checking off air, and come back a little bit later?
I think I'm going to have to go with option 2. Sorry, guys. Because, yeah, this
Totally
is
fine.
not sing along type music. I'm afraid it's pretty heavily produced. So
Too easy. All right.
I'm
well,
hiding behind
Totally
all
fine.
my Ableton layers. Yeah.
no worries.
But,
You're just soaping us
yeah.
up for later. That's all it is. You're soaping us up for
I'll be
later.
back.
So, yeah.
Yeah, too easy.
beautiful.
We'll catch you in a bit, Sandrina.
Thank
All
you.
right.
See you soon.
No worries. See you soon. All right. In the
Wonderful.
meantime, well, we can't have that bubble bath just yet, but that's okay. We're just going to get a little bit dirtier with one of our favorite slick, slimy, eely, very crafty lyricists. It goes by the name of Ryu Wood. So please welcome him into the chat, and we'll get him rolling to entertain us.
Let's
Ryu,
get
do you want to kick us
dirty.
off?
Hey,
Yo,
nice
hey,
to see
hey,
you all
hey.
today.
Hello.
Can y'all hear me
too.
okay?
Yeah,
we're ready to get
absolutely.
dirty with you, baby.
Okay, so I actually wrote 2 songs in the last fortnight, and I need some advice. Now, I've got one of these is a little bit, well, we'll say PG-13ish, right? Very jazzy. It's a bit, both are very stuff out of my life, things I've been through, talking about where we're going at. First one I've got to pick from is, I guess, a little bit of a reflection of the state of being where we all are currently right now, given the times. Now that's that. It's a slower pace, kind of sad, maybe a bit sadder. The other one I got, I mean, that's like NC-17, R-rated, very explicit. It goes to some dark places. Now I feel like that was appropriate, maybe given we got Halloween coming up just around the corner, and my Americanism shows through. I can't help that, So now I could go either way. So what kind of, I don't know what the MSRB rating is or whatever on these.
Ryu,
I can go-
whatever you're feeling, whatever you are feeling is appropriate to express. We want you to express it.
We've
So
got Jason username. By the way, if you want to hear some
Jason
crowd
says-
participation, we're feeling
Jason
the
says the
latter.
hard
We're
shit.
feeling that hard shit.
it's
Yeah.
time,
All right.
baby. It's time.
Oh man.
Let's get spooky with it.
All right. Well,
Man.
let me just
Folks,
away.
Ryu
make the
Woods.
adjusts.
Woo!
Okay.
Take it away.
Been a minute since I've been spending digs to make $1. Bought this boy bottom, about to make that night. Been bending it like Beckham to keep my pussy tight. They ain't here for conversation, I just get that pay. Cause the man who gets the money says I can't be late. Now when they run their mouth at me, I told them hush, take off the jeans. I don't feel much like talking about my pronouns. I feel tense, about to pop a nitric compound. I'm gonna take a hit, and we can go to town. This time I'm riding, maybe you treat me like we're throwing down. When you come around, I've been laying out. I think staying proud, I'm just taking out, cause I know I'm garbage. I want some hate fuck, and I ain't tucking. I power bottom like Babadook, and I feel great when you're done thumping. I don't take breaks, go we marathon, going all hours on a blue pill, so you plug it in like a Duracell. Get that pay, next sesh till late. Going 3 a.m., I'm gonna make my rent. Next boy, he was looking, saying what you wanted. Said, babe, you too damn cute. I'ma give you some toppings. Cause I'm a mean top, you really want it. Think Rona high, baby, I'm bubonic. I can fucking do a bleed, rip them all new hoes. I can make them squeal till they coming out of their nose. You wanted the dark where we're out in the park. The gang knocks wood, but we don't bark. I pay top dollar just to set me loose. And while I'm not about to say that I got no rules, once I'm off the leash, we just run the jewels. It ain't my type, I fucking raw. I dish the loot, they ain't worth $1. I put a bag in their head, they don't want to see it. I keep their clothes on, I tear holes on them. I broke back their ass and then feed it. I'm gonna rip that up like a Beyblade on Crisco. All the way up to the elbow. Oh no, where the wrist go? If you check the OnlyFans, if you know, then you know. Shit happens, that's the twist though. You don't really wanna see how this end though. That wasn't intended. I meant the standard is how they're gonna be when I get them bended. I say carry me like an MMO, and then I'll roll need, root 'em, loot 'em, and go. That's top shelf, baby, I'm non-fiction, but my ISBN said put next to the medicine. They shell me back to racks with the big books of addictions, but my addiction ain't no fiction, I'm fixing quips quick, man. I was cozy when they were taking that shit, man, but now you waking up a dog and you're gonna get bit, man. I drop in doses, we drippin', dippin' Hydroman. Cause when I top you, I'll pop you like dextroamphetamine. Robitussin them off of my bridge. That's an 18 dub on George Washington. That's all from me on that one. You wanted Happy Halloween, y'all. No,
Halloween.
oh man. So
Do we get another one?
I can do another one. I've got the track queued up. I mean,
I think
yeah.
we should. I'm
Let's
down
bring
for
it.
that part.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
let's maybe up the vibe, something a little bit nicer, I guess. I don't know, man. Oof, sorry, I get into a
baby.
space when I'm talking about the work I did to get to where I was. You know. So, anyway, sorry.
We're
Well,
driving
no,
with it.
I
We're
wasn't-
driving with it.
I hadn't prepared to do both of them, but it's okay. I will roll with them. Let's see what we got. Where's it at? There we go.
Let's
This
bring
is
it.
A jazzy
We roll, we
track.
flow,
There we go.
move with what we're
Ryu
ready
Wood,
to
the
go.
floor is yours.
How's that? If I had a will, I could move the days. Feeling like a river, never keeping in place. Rolling downhill, just some tears on her face. Checking on the time, but it's frozen in place. Feel like I'm giving in, everything is different. But it's hard to tell, cause it all looks the same. Feels like I'm never sure what to say. Feels like I'm never sure what to say. If I could find some peace of mind, maybe tomorrow then like the story would change. I said that yesterday, damn I did. Guess I'm losing track of the time again. Lifting me up to this higher space, feeling like a kid on a track to the race. When they held my hand, I was hypnotized. Thought I found a man who could open my eyes. Looking like I'm free again, about to get some recompense. Standing on a rooftop, shouting the name. Should've thought twice hopping on that plane. Should've chosen one who didn't make you ashamed. Crying that way about let's be honest, but you kept me tucked away hid in your closet. I don't really play that kind of game. That's just the way I am. Cause when I'm in your cool, feeling like I'm in a zoo, pulling tricks like a rabbit out of food. No rabbits till the kids, we was making up the rules. Bad habits, just to act, always playing them for fools. Dag nabbit like Samuel, send me there's a plan, just pack it, no plastic paper's light. So I know I gotta change, no while I just track run. Don't stop it, play it, wouldn't stop follow me, cause it just ain't keeping up. No bucket just appears that way, shedding got a plan ahead, 5 steps in a step, we lost a check. Man, I got away, could I find a brighter stay in a place far away from the States. Reckon I can find a little bit of peace of mind. Maybe then tomorrow that story would have changed. Sending second chances, but that's no fact. Better check the time, cause you're losing that track. Ain't no way I'm going back to that. And we tell ourselves, but here we are standing still. Different folks, but the story's hell. Boats underwater, but we're trying to bail. Gives a man this stasis kind of hell. Feeling like I'm giving in better. Everything is different, but it's hard to tell because it all looks the same. Feels like I'm never sure what to say. I fear if I could find some peace of mind, maybe tomorrow that story would change. Said that yesterday, damn I did. Guess I'm losing track of that time again. Oh well, guess I can keep trying until. How about this? Oh, what you mean we already did? Hell man, I gotta find a way out of this place. Why am I stuck with you like this? This should be child's play like Fisher Price, but I'm stuck here like white on rice. Damn, just wear the damn mask. Wash your nasty hands. Get the damn jabs. That's all, folks. Very, very, very different tracks. But I hope y'all enjoyed them.
There we go. All right. All right. Loving that tumble and groove, that roll through, and lots of people feeling that love. You're getting some love from the hand jobs in the in the chat. Vibes
I mean,
for
I
collabs.
tried for those hand jobs. What are you talking about, man?
Here we go. Username
That ain't
unknown
free.
says if Mr. Rogers was a rapper, cool lyrics come true.
So great to hear stuff with music
Mr. Rogers was a
too, as
rapper.
well.
That's too wholesome, but I get holes in them.
Oh my goodness.
Amazing times.
Oh my
So
God.
good.
Thank you for that,
so
Jason. I
hard.
appreciate it.
Tell us about the production, Ryu. Like, how do you?
Yeah.
Where does that come from? Who makes these beats, and what makes you pick what
So
you pick?
I have a deep library of albums that I have collected over the years, and I have digitized everything. So what I do is I put it all onto my tractor, and then whenever I want to do something fun with it, I just sample a bit and then grab the bit that I like, and then
Nice.
do whatever with it, just have some fun.
Proper old school hip hop, man. Absolutely. Sampling, finding the breaks, and then just rapping over it. That's MC DJ shit, man. That's great.
That is, I mean, that's what I learned how to do, and I'm not really anywhere else online. I just have a few videos. Like, I post snips of my sessions up on my YouTube, and then link them to my Instagram and all that. But yeah, most I just want to get my feet wet. I want people to know that I'm out there and I know how to do this. And I'm like, yo, I'm having fun with this either way. Anyway,
based on the comments, the people, absolutely, the people know that you're doing this, and the people know that you're doing it well. So much love. It's so good out here. It's so fair enough. Lots of love coming in. So good. All right, this is great times. All right, much love coming through. Ryu, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Anyway.
Always
Big love
a
for the
pleasure.
tractor as well. And we'll catch you again on the next time.
Spookylicious,
all right, thanks
baby.
heaps.
Oh.
Wonderful. Oh my goodness, Mash. It's just so far, it has been absolutely just one exception after another. Just so much eclecticism. And is that a word, eclecticism? Well, it is now.
It is now.
Just wonderful. And, the next performer is also another wonderful, eclectic, passionate, fiery soul sister who always brings the heat. What do you think about that, Mash?
I couldn't agree more if I tried. You're exactly right. Let's welcome her to the stage, Minty. Who we got?
We have got the formidable Aurora. Put those fire emojis in. Aurora DVM.
Hello, thanks for that amazing intro. Thank you so much. You feel really welcome. Pretty cool. There's a cool vibe in there.
Aurora, the floor is yours.
The floor is mine. Okay. This one's first. It's a work in progress. So yeah, it's the first time I've actually put music to it. So let's see how we go and have some fun. It's called "Let Me In." Oh yeah. You want me to shout, boy. Shout, boy. You look at me with a cynical eyes in judgment, and expect me to cry and smile at me with hate in your heart. We're not a nation, we're just worlds apart. Worlds apart. Oh, if I cover my eyes. Oh, if I shed my skin. Oh, if I lost my voice, would you still let me in? Let me in. Let me in. Never want to argue, never want to cause a fight, never want to argue, but I'll stand up for my rights. On my rights. Multiple and full of bureaucracy, on the cover for the prejudice, obviously. You're judging me with the sins of your past. Just how am I your people when you're putting me last? Oh, if I cover my eyes. Oh, if I shed my skin. Oh, if I'm off my voice, would you still let me in, let me in? Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. argue, but I'll stand up for my rights. Oh, my rights. You look at me, the cynical eye. You sit and judge me and expect me to cry. You look at me with hate in your heart. We're not a nation, we're just worlds apart. Worlds apart. If I cover my eyes, oh, if I shed my skin, oh, if I muffle my voice, would you still let me in, let me in?
Ah,
Thank you.
oh gosh,
That was me
even
just
more
quickly.
fiery than last time. I freaking love it. Woo,
I can't even
one.
remember if I did this one before or not, but I thought, yeah, I'll try it with music.
Doesn't matter if you have or
Okay.
you haven't. We love it regardless. We
It's
like to
different every
dance.
time anyway, isn't it?
That's right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it all depends on what your vibe is that day, what you're channeling, and there was some fire coming from you tonight. Woo!
We got love
Thank you.
for the aura from Aurora tonight.
Yeah.
Big
Aura from
vibes in the
Aurora.
chat. And yeah, lovely to see you growing from strength to strength, Aurora. Also, I love that. Are we kind of matching or am I just being too hopeful?
I think you're matching. Yes,
A little
you
bit.
are. No,
We're kind of like snowy, cosmic, spacey sort of vibes.
absolutely.
But well done, Aurora. Thank you so much for joining us. Ooh, I
No
love it.
worries.
We'll catch you again soon. Make sure, folks, to
so
hit up
much.
Aurora's Instagram for more of this amazing expression, art, music, and creativity.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you once again. That was absolutely fabulous. Mash, whew, that was like I said, that was even more fire than last time. It's absolutely fantastic.
Oh, incredible.
Speaking of fire, this next person is fire, water, wind, earth combined because they have to channel everything under the sun to create sound for all of the community, don't they?
Before we go on to our performer, and I'm glad you mentioned community, I just wanted to reiterate for everyone that's here in the chat, there's so much love, so much support, and it's beautiful. Just a quick, like on that note, that's what this space is. This space is holding a stage, holding performance for one another, sharing our own personal expression, having it seen, having it felt from this incredible community. And it is about the support. It is about encouraging and giving a platform for people to be trying things out. Nobody here is, you know, some kind of Sydney Meyer Music Bowl professional, but of course we all want to get there. So I'm loving the love that's been in the chat tonight, and I'm loving the vibes the Vibe Union events always carry. So I just wanted to reiterate where we're at and what we're doing here. And it's amazing to see more and more people day in, day out, week in, week out, joining in on those vibes. So thank you for everyone that's been showing love in the comments. And on that note, have a look in the comments below. There is a little link to a tip jar. If anyone feels like they've got a few extra dollars laying around to contribute to what Vibe Union is about, to help promote our events, to help get our artists paid, and to help get this event going bigger and bigger each time. So thank you to the people who've supported in the past. Your support means that we're here today, and to keep growing into the future happens through that support, whether it's financial, energetic. Minty, you spoke on the podcast about energetic support, that it doesn't have to be about the dollars. It can just be words of support to give it out.
The more energy we have, the more reach that we have, and then that also goes to whatever you can contribute as well. But that aside, you know, energetically being able to spread what this is really important, because I know I can speak personally that this has been an absolute saving grace for me personally, and I know that that's been the case for a lot of people, and a lot of people in the community have reached out and said, you know, there were days I just didn't feel like I could go on, but I hopped online and I watched one of the shows and it really helped. So energetically, if you can just spread the word to other people that you think could be really positively impacted, that's massive.
Absolutely.
It's really massive, yeah.
And so on that note, that kind of support and laying a bedrock for expression is something our next performer does incredibly well. If you've ever been to any of our live Talking Blue events at Blue Bar, then you know that this staple, this staunch veteran who can play anything, you can give him a prompt like kissing music or Give me something that feels like an autumn breeze on a recently kissed cheek. Oh, again, kissing, but
You could even play a comb, I'm sure of it, Mash.
you can play a comb. Tonight, he's going to play and wow us with his wonderful musical styling. So without any further delay, please welcome to the stage, Nick
Drum roll.
Rowan.
Thanks, guys. I didn't bring my comb today, but I brought my guitar,
that's
so I
okay.
hope that's adequate enough.
Just to brush with destiny, isn't it?
Good one.
Sweet Nick, the floor is yours.
It's yours, my friend.
All right. Cheers, guys. All right. So tonight I'll be playing for you a cover. It's by John Martin. It's called Solid Air. And if you don't know the original and you haven't heard it, don't listen to it because it's amazing. And it's a hard one to pull off. But I really love the song, and I think it really resonates. Backstory of the song, John Martin wrote it for his friend Nick Drake, who was going through a really rough time, suffering some pretty hectic depression. Ultimately, he ended up taking his life. So I think this song, you know, has taken on a lot of meaning, a lot of weight, just beautiful lyrics. So yeah, this song is for anyone who is out there who's been having a rough time, and I think that's a lot of people, a lot of us. Yeah, to let you know that you've got friends who can relate to you and look out for you. So without waffling on too much more, I'll get started. Bit of reverb. You've been taking your time. You've been living on solid air. You've been walking your line. Living on solid air. And I don't know what's going on inside. I can tell you don't like what you find when you're living on solid air. You've been walking the blues. You've been looking through the solid air. And you've been seeing it through. Seeing through solid air. I don't know what's going on inside. I can tell you don't like what you find when you're living on solid air.
Whoa. Ooh. Wow. I've just had to pick Beverly up off the floor. She's like, that was more than kissing music.
Oh dear.
Oh, Nick, that was beautiful. That was mesmerizing. And yeah, Beverly's bloody raving in my ear right now. She's like, well, he should be on the stage, god damn it. I haven't heard him sing like that. Oh, why didn't he sing like that when we... Well, because he's playing for people who are talking, Beverly. But yeah, that was sensational.
Oh, thanks so much, Minty.
It's
glad I could be on that.
It was gorgeous. It was a really touching tribute, and yeah, beautifully played. And every time watching you play, you zone in and you demonstrate the joy of expressing and the joy of digging deep and finding emotions other than joy as well. And you embody them and you live them in a really powerful way. And it feels like actualized. It feels like seeing someone in full flight, and it's beautiful. So thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing
so much, Mash.
something that
And I
you're feeling
forgot
and
it was a
conveying
cover
that.
too, actually. I completely forgot it was a cover.
Stunning.
That's how good
No,
it
thank you
was.
so much. That means a lot.
And expressing in that place about such heaviness and carrying that. And yeah, blessings to everyone in the chat for holding this space as well. Just wanted to say as well, if anyone is going through a hard time, if anyone is struggling a little bit, thank you to Diosa Ocelotl in the chat for sharing the Lifeline number. If we can bring that up for a second as well. If anyone needs to talk about anything, please, by all means, reach out. It is so
Lifeline,
important.
Beyond Blue. Do not feel embarrassed to reach out. There is absolutely no shame in calling someone and having a chat. That's all it is.
Absolutely. So Nick, thank you for sharing that, for creating that space to talk about that as well. And again, such a touching tribute and a real testament to the kind of friend, the kind of human that friend was and continues to be in your heart as well. So thanks for letting us into that.
Thanks, Mash. Lovely to be on. Always a pleasure.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you. Yeah. It's great to see Kelsey as well said as well that, you know, it's important to take a moment. It's important to take that breath from time to time, whether it's in life, whether it's in the middle of a performance, a night. Yeah, I very quickly, like I have this whole lighting set up and I just quickly went like, nah, I don't need that. I just want to sit and listen. And I hope everyone's feeling that as well. So let's take that second, let's take that breath and just appreciate the love that we have, the time that we have on this earth, the connections that we share, that we continue to make and foster and grow over the course of our lives, and the richness that they can give us. I think we're all living in a lot of gratitude with all of that. And I hope I'm not doing a disservice to Nick to say that we do want to keep things rolling. We have another bevy of performers still to come. We're very excited to share in them with you. We have another performer now by the name of Sandrina. We didn't get to catch her before, but we're very, very excited to bring her on now. So let's take a second. Let's take a new energizing breath. Let's think about our next step. Let's be here. I'm going to give you just a little bit more oomph in my vocal as well, just to say that we're ready now. We've gone through the dirt. We've gone through the grit. It's now time for that sonic bubble bath. Let's get soapy with Sandrina. Let's do it. Let's bring her on. Sandrina, let's go.
I'm back.
Ready, lathering up for you, babe. Lathering up for you.
Yeah, no, tough one to follow. That was awesome. That was just yeah, you feel that right now. You do. So that was incredible. Yeah. Thank you for that, Nick. That was amazing. Can I just I know I'm fussy about my sound. Can we just double check that everything's working?
Nothing wrong with that.
All right.
It's good to know you want.
Track working?
That's coming through.
Track is good.
Awesome. And just one guitar?
Beautiful.
Yes, both. Yeah, guitar is good.
All right.
Amazing. And again, big ups to Rath on the back end for helping get that
thanks,
sorted.
Rath.
Good on you, Sandrina, for the production, for bringing it. Let's do it. Sandrina, the floor is yours.
Thank you.
Sandrina, wow. That was lush. It was just gorgeously spread out and the positive vibes throughout it as well. We got comparisons to being like a pillow in amongst that as well, but just so much love, so beautiful, just floating euphoric feelings. How are you feeling now that having performed that?
Sweaty.
Sweaty.
Like, do you need some soap?
I might go have a shower. Yeah.
That's the way. Amazing. Well, yeah, Sandrina, such a joy to get to see you again performing as part of a Vibe Union lineup. And once we get back out in the flesh, you're working on some music to put out. We'd love to see a full set from you, I'm sure, at one of our many events.
Oh yeah, hopefully I can get it together in time. I've got lots of stuff I'm sitting on, but it can be hard to get it all out there. And, yeah, but I'll get to it.
All in due course.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me on.
Such a pleasure.
Absolute pleasure. Thank you. Feeling very clean now.
Yeah. Before we get rolling on, I just wanted to give a big shout out to, again, the chat tonight has been immense. The love has been flowing, and it's been really gorgeous to see resources and tips shared. So I just wanted to shout those out one more time. So Lifeline has been mentioned, and they're a 24-hour service. Yes. Call them at any time. Baseline, just to have a chat. You need someone to talk to, and you don't want to
Beyond
go through
Blue
the
as
rigmarole.
well is good. Mash.
Beyond Blue's phenomenal. They're really good. We've also got Blue Knot, the Blue Knot Initiative, Blue Knot Foundation. They are another organization that can offer free counseling services, along with Q Life, who works specifically with the LGBTIQ plus community. All of those links and that information is actually now in the description below. So please go and hit that, along with links to some of our performers, links to Vibe Union's other events as well. But obviously, the past 2 years have been tough. There's no two ways about that. And to share in this kind of community has been a source of healing for me. I can't speak to anyone else, but it feels amazing week in, week out to be in this space, to be sharing it together.
Yeah,
and if this isn't necessarily your path to healing, then I hope that some of the links that we're sharing and some of the vibes being shared can be that for you as well, because we all need it. We all need that healing, and you can't wear that yourself. It's not on any one person to heal the kind of trauma that we've undergone just in these 18 months, let alone what we're carrying from the rest of our lives.
Absolutely.
But yeah,
and Mashi, on that, I actually just also want to let people know, if they don't know, you can actually get help from the doctor to give you some financial assistance towards getting mental health sessions. You can actually now get a total of 20 subsidized sessions with a psychologist. So definitely ask your doctor about that mental health care plan, because it's there for you. It's there for a reason, and whatever is going to help you to feel better and to be more calmer than what you're feeling now, or whatever it is that you need to be to get back to some sort of normality, take that opportunity. It's there. And then come and have fun with us, is what Beverly said.
There we go.
She says, pacing around the room.
All right, well, let's keep things rolling on with our final performance for the night. Let's lay Beverly's nerves to the test and lay him to rest. We're going to bring out the very
Because
best.
she's got a very big breast.
Just one? All right, let's bring it on. Let's make it happen, folks. We have a final, very special collab performance from Minty D and Beverly. Folks, the floor is yours.
Beverly, tell them.
Bonjour. So, once upon a time, this is my first song I've ever written. And I came over to Minty's house about 2 weeks ago and said, hey, I've written a poem.
Demanded.
Possibly demanded gently. That, hey, I've got this song and we could put music to it. And she said, well, read it to me. So I started reading this song and it was great. And Minty was like, we could put that to music. And so she started putting this to music and it just happened. And then we fine-tuned some words and then we've practiced and here it is. Woo!
And believe it or not, this woman makes things roll pretty damn quickly, because this song was created in 45 minutes.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
So here it is. What is the song called, Beverly?
The song is called Perception.
Okay, here we go. We'll get put out.
And it's about perception.
Oh, yes.
My Instagram, that I may be perceived as wanting phone sex, but I don't. And this song is about that. Because, you know what, the real thing and meeting people is actually a good thing.
Absolutely.
Imagine that, the old-fashioned meet and greet.
And we all come in different shapes and sizes. And you know what? This is all about, it's not necessarily what you see, it's what we want. It's what we want. We want to feel empowered. We want to choose to do something because it makes us feel great, you know? Right?
Yes, come and have fun with us.
Yes.
Yes, here it is, Perception.
Here we are. You ready?
Hang on. Music.
Get that. Here we go. And as we're getting the lyric up, Beverly, in the same instance where this negative thing happened, she had a very positive interaction with a woman who recognized her in, where was it? Like some way.
A beach cafe on Beach Road.
A beach cafe in Beach Road saying, oh my gosh, I know you. I know who you are. Beverly's like, yeah, come on. Yeah, right. No, you don't. And she's like, no, I know who you are. And then she proceeded to show her underwear. She's very proud of her underwear and felt really empowered by Beverly's page. Yes. And she had, she discovered her. You're Sparkling Miss B. And on that note,
here's Sparkling Miss B and Minty singing Perception.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
The perception you think you have of me is wrong. So let me tell you in this song. Perception, let me preach it. My Instagram Instagram, do I keep it? Perception, don't wanna marry you. My Instagram, my sex is not for you. Keep your dreams with your friends. I don't need your Mercedes-Benz. Keep your dreams with your friends. I don't need your Mercedes-Benz. Do you have to be dirty and nice? Do I need to be more concise? Perception is not real at all. I may be short, I may be tall. I can wear a little or a lot. Not a question of hot or not. I can wear a little or a lot. Not a question of hot or not.
Tell me, Bev. Yes?
But will you be nice? Do I have to ask twice? Will you be nice? Do I have to ask twice? Kindness is all I'm after. Respect me and you'll hear my laughter. Kindness is all I'm after. Respect me and you'll hear my laughter. My Insta page, I love it 2 bits. Shows me laughing in fits. Daring, pleasing, yes I am. Flirting, pleasing, yes I can. Listen you guys, once and for all. If I bare my skin, not always sexual. My big brown eyes don't lie to you. Don't get it in your hair, but I want you in my bed. Don't get it in your hair, but I want you in my bed. Don't get it in your head that I want you in my bed. Bed, 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 bed. Phone sex seems a hard new way, but I keep telling you no and say, I keep telling you no and say, but will you be nice? Do I have to ask twice? Will you be nice? Do I have to ask twice? 'Cause kindness is all I'm after. Respect me and you'll hear my laughter. Kindness is all I'm after. Respect me and you'll hear my laughter. Kindness is all I'm after. Respect me and you hear my laughter. My laughter. My laughter.
Beverly on musical debut. How are you feeling, you rock
Oh
star?
my God! Bring it on. Oh, can we
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
she said to me, Mashi, and everybody out there, she's like, oh, you know, I just feel like I can't sing. And then she bloody busted out the bloody singing. And I'm like, dude, what do you mean you can't sing? You absolutely
It's
can.
been a while since I've sung. Maybe the church choir was the last time I officially sang, but yes.
Into the mic, darling. Into the mic.
Yes, into the
Phenomenal.
mic. Into the mic. I've had this whole lecture this afternoon in the mic. Speak into the mic. So yes.
Yeah, we had
So
a few
hello, I've
sessions.
got this nice new toy. But anyway, thank you everyone. Thank you, and we've had guests, and the audience has been from all over the countryside. So I thank you, and we thank you.
It's been
Thank you, Mash.
amazing. What a vibe. What a way to end as well. Well put there, Mick. Started with a bang, ended with fireworks, straight fireworks.
Stay
And the love in the comments. Stick around, Beverly. Yeah, help us close out the show. Thank you so much for the vibes. It's been amazing. What a night. What a night. Minty, how are you feeling? How are you feeling about tonight?
Oh, man, I'm so excited. I have been farting like a damn dog all night. And Beverly's like, Minty, don't say that for a live camera. But you know what? Just live your authenticity. You know, just when you're so excited, sometimes you just can't contain yourself, can you?
You and Ella have that in common. It's sweet.
Oh God, yeah. Well, yeah. No, look, Mash, I'm feeling really blessed, and I did a lot of thinking today, and I just realized how grateful I was for the community, and how powerful it is to not have tall poppy syndrome, and to actually welcome people and their eccentricities in with compassion and love and kindness. Because you know what? Fuck that. That is bloody rare. Excuse my language, but that is rare. And, I've worked a lot in lots of different musical industries, and I've done in different countries, and there's always been this issue with, status and clickiness and, but not with Vibe Union. Never. Never. Not once.
And the musicians that
Come in.
stage with us.
And the musicians that come on stage with us.
Yes, and
that I
talent
think that
we
culture,
have.
the talent that we
Yes.
have, and that culture has just been continued, and
We love it.
we love it.
Mm.
It's magical.
It's been amazing. It's been
Isn't it?
amazing. And yeah, this community, this vibe, it's just continuing to grow. If you're watching this right now, count yourselves so lucky and so blessed in the way that Minty, Beverly, myself, all the performers, all the members of this collective feel, because we're still here when it's just starting. We're in the nursery, we're hatching still, and you're here and you're a part of it. So thank you. Thank you for turning this little hatchling thing, and there's now cracks beginning to form as we're starting to shine, and it feels incredible. So thank you to everyone here. The little banner down the bottom isn't just for show. Hit that subscribe button, hit those like buttons, follow the socials. All these artists, all their tags are coming up through the course of this show. You can catch it on replay in like half an hour. YouTube process the video, so you can watch it again. You can go check out your artists from Mick Meza, add him on Facebook, share it around as well. If you missed an artist, you can always go back and check it. Feel free to hit our DMs at vibe.union on Instagram, on Facebook, now on TikTok as well. We've got an email address, vibeunioncollective@gmail.com. Drop us an email if you just want to connect with another producer, another artist, you want to do a collab. Beverly, you reached out and said, I want to do a track and I need someone to make me a beat. I need a producer. And suddenly you've got someone in Minty and you just made a collab and you've made a track.
And I've just written my second song today, and Minty's got
on a bloody roll.
my second lyrics.
We got the beat for it now as well.
So Minty's got the beat, I've got the lyrics, and we're going to put them together this week. Woo!
Amazing.
So for everybody out in the community, also connect with one another too. Don't be shy to actually reach out to one another and actually, make new friends and make new connections, because that's what this is for. Like we've all made friends with one another, and it's wonderful. Yeah.
There's a great question that Liz is asking is this an online only collective, or is there more things in person? Once lockdown ends, I think we'll mostly be doing things in person, starting with State of Oscillation at the end of this month. Fingers crossed that we can do that at Radio Bar on the 30th of October. So that's an all-day DJs back-to-back with live painting and canvas. Minty can show us.
This is the canvas for our first session. As Mash said, we did live art. We had Tan Reserve DJing all day most of the day, and then all through the night as well. And people would just come in, they'd listen to the great vibes and music and paint. And so many people who were like, oh man, I can't paint. Oh, I've never done it, or I haven't done it since I was a kid. They stepped out of their comfort zone and they did it, and they couldn't believe it. And it was such a hit, and everybody was just raving and totally elated. And then I think the next day we went into lockdown. So what a magnificent night, our final bang before another.
So come on Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Come and check us out Wednesday night. We've got poets and we've got Talking Blue.
Kissing music.
Not
for
Kissing Music. That's a story. I might tell that story about Kissing Music on Wednesday night. So come and hear us again on Wednesday night. Talking Blue. It starts at 7:30 live on live stream with
right here on
Vibe
YouTube
Union.
at the Vibe Union channel.
YouTube.
Exactly right.
And you'll see Mash, and maybe the Professor Shah might come back one day.
Potentially. He's an elusive character. He's a man of much renown. Shah Karim
Professor
Pidai.
Shah.
He's a very strong poet. It's been lovely. In terms of what's on for the rest of this week, Beverly, as you mentioned, Talking Blue on Wednesday is a night of spoken word, language arts, poetry, expression. featuring everything from rappers performing a cappella to people freestyling whatever cosmic frequencies they're channeling in the moment to deliver to you in purely spoken form. It's a gorgeous night of expression similar to tonight. In terms of what else is going on in our community, Sunday, so tomorrow I'll be doing my live stream where normally I like to do songwriting sessions, but as I'm going over to Pakistan and there's a whole bunch of stuff going on in my life as an artist and changing and evolving, I'm going to get on and have a bit of a chat with the folks about how to kind of get up and move your life and talk through sort of what I've been going through. So that's tomorrow on my channel. Feel free to hit me up at MQ Music on Twitch or on Instagram. On Thursday, we got Breakfast Beats with Rye. We've also with Wrath, who's been the producer for so much Vibe Union's content as well. Dilly Dave does Grounded with Dilly Dave, a near daily, I want to say like 3 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday.
Yeah.
He's been doing a bangerang heap of them.
We've got podcasts as well coming out sort of every 1 to 2 weeks on a Monday. And do check out our Spotify as well, because we've got a mixtape and we've got an album that will be coming out soon. And we do have all of our podcasts up on Spotify. So do check it out if you want to have a listen to what we have done thus far with the podcasts. What else have we got?
Absolutely. So much love in the comments. Just a quick roundup of what we've had in the comments tonight. Lots of love coming through. Eva, bless you. Thank you, Sandrina, for bringing those vibes. Liz, thank you for getting around this community over the last few events. It's been amazing to see you supporting and sharing. We can't wait to have you up on the screen as well, being a part of it. Nick, an absolute pleasure having you here tonight. What an incredible performance as well. And yeah, amazing. And Liz, that's it. We're going to be doing live streams as well as in-person events, and we can't wait to share in those vibes in the same room. And of course, Wednesday night, emceed ably by username unknown. Jason's going to be crushing it. Thank you to everyone who's been here tonight. Minty, do you want to take us out?
Yeah, I just want to once again show gratitude to the elders past, present, and emerging, and just to be grateful for being on this land and remembering that we're on stolen land, and it's really important to remember who was here before and to honor them and to honor the land and country and not forget the importance of our Indigenous community.
Absolutely.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Vibe Union. Thank you for a gorgeous night. We love you all. My name is MQ, and I love all of you. Thank you for hosting with me tonight, Minty.
Yeah, it was an absolute blast, my darling. So much love to you and to everybody. Woo! We love you!
Yeah, yo!